This week we're going to go back to the kitchen and work on a recipe. I actually found this persimmon brownie recipe in the Sunday paper. So I'm going to make that today and see how it turns out. I've never done it, so I actually like both. I like persimmons and I like brownies, so that combination is going to be kind of interesting. So now that we have the lighting all done for the pantry, I think it's a lot easier to find things. Grab all the stuff that we need. I was asking for like cocoa powder, baking powder, some salt, some sugar. So we're gonna preheat the oven and then mix it all into this 8x8, 9x9-ish kind of pan. Once I line it for some aluminum foil, and then we'll see what the next steps are once I start mixing it, and then put it in the oven. So this will be a learning experience for everybody. And then people kind of wonder, like, oh, why do I still subscribe to a Sunday paper? Well, it's for stuff like this. I mean, it's things that is more, I'm more hands-on. You know, I mean, we use this mostly for like composting and whatnot. So it'll be fun to sort of like see how these brownies turn out. Okay, so now the recipe calls out for melting about 6 tablespoons of unsalted butter over low heat. So that's what we're doing right now. And then we're going to put in the 3/4 cup of sugar. So no need to memorize all this ingredient stuff. I could post something in the details below so that you guys can follow along. It looks like the butter's all melted. Gonna add in the 3/4 cups of sugar. Mix that in a little bit. So then we're going to combine this to the dry ingredients. Okay, so in here is the cocoa powder, and I'm adding in the half teaspoon of baking powder. And then we're going to whisk all this together with some eggs. Okay, I'm going to whisk some of the dry ingredients together. Okay, we're adding in the sugar and butter. I'm sure butter makes everything good. Let's say sugar and butter makes everything good. The next steps basically is the flour. What's missing? Flour, eggs. The recipe actually calls for dates. I'm not a fan of dates. And walnut. So I'm not gonna add those. Here comes the eggs. I'll mix one at a time. So next comes the flour. Half a cup. Guess I got a navel orange. I like this tool. Putting in some of the zest. Gosh, autumn, fall ingredients here. You know, with the persimmons in season. I'm actually really looking forward to this. Like I said, I'm not that great of a nuts fan. I enjoy peanuts at a baseball game, but I don't seem to sit around and just have peanuts on my own that often. So, and then when I do banana bread, I don't do any nuts in that too. Next step is to get this into the baking pan, and then we're going to prep the persimmon. Okay, been spraying it out. So it's at 325 for 30 minutes, and then we're going to check it out. So right now it's down below. Turn on the light. Ooh, check it out. Looks pretty good. I'm actually really excited to find out how it's going to be tasting like. All right, so it's been 35 minutes. We're gonna check it out here and see if, well, it's a toothpick or the, for my case, it's a chopstick. It's supposed to come out clean. Ooh, came out pretty clean. I say we're actually pretty good. So we're gonna wait 20 minutes and let this thing cool down. Take it out of the pan and then cut it up and do a little taste test. It's been 20 minutes since it cooled, so this is how it looks right now. I sort of cut off a piece in the corner, so we're gonna do a little taste thing because this is literally on the fly here. So here it is. See how it goes. Okay. So a little bit on the drier side, but all the flavors are there. You kind of taste the persimmon. I'm thinking, all right, so what's the difference between this, like getting a brownie mix and then tossing in like persimmons in it? I think it still has the homemade touch of the cocoa powder and whatnot. I think if I had to do it all over again to make it moister, I don't know. I might add a little bit more of the, or less of the baking powder if that adds to the dryness. But actually, it's good flavor though. Pretty chocolatey. The texture is actually pretty good. Kind of check that out. It definitely gives you the fall, autumn flavors. So if that's what you're looking for, this is the recipe for you. I'm still looking for those subscribers, so you gotta smash that button down there, like it, and there, I'm shooting for the 100. So until next time, bye.